I'm doing the VR Upload VR Showcase 2021.
Oh, if you wouldn't
do you have
mind
a- do you
being
have a
a
link?
gentleman and linking that in the chat.
I would love to link that in the chat for you. Give me 1 second. Hello, everybody. This is the Fire Joker, and today we are doing the E3 reactions to E3 Upload VR. Now, VR is it's very niche.
VR.
It's very niche, but
Virtual.
I'm always excited to see like where VR goes. It's like it's constantly evolving. And there's all these different things that are going on. It's like, and now Facebook is if you saw like what was it? Okay, it was a thing a while back about like the Facebook VR it's like Mark Zuckerberg was talking about like how VR can help with like Zoom meetings, and depending on how the audio works, it can actually help with memory retention and stuff. Like, and we're basically and with just like how things can be detected, like with thought and activated with thought.
I know there's a lot of. In fact, we have Wambu with us, the neuroscientist in the call.
Hello.
So yeah,
I mean,
this is your area, my friend.
I mean, I'm not even necessarily a neuroscientist. I just work at a neuroscience lab. I do something. I'm what's called an image analyst, and I help reconstruct 3D models of neurons. Is basically what I do.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. For me personally, with VR, it's not necessarily about the technology moving forward. It's about the games moving forward.
yeah.
So back in 2016, I made like a project that was specifically just what if like we have a VR game, but the focus isn't on the VR, it's on the story and on the game itself.
Oh yeah.
And the whole point of that was because like a lot of VR games aren't really good games. They're great tech demos of like what you can do in VR. So Gorn, Cooking Simulator, they're fun. Don't get me wrong, they're very fun. But like in terms of story or narrative, they don't have much going on there. Art style, and so you can probably see where I'm going with this. Games like Half-Life Alyx absolutely are pioneering the idea of VR being a narrative benefit, not just a game mechanic benefit.
You know, if you don't mind really bad endings, I think you would actually enjoy Asgard's Wrath.
I don't have VR, but I do think VR is really fascinating, and it is like sort of a new technology in video games, so it's kind of neat.
Oh, End Dreams! I nearly got a job for these people.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to get the streak, because that stream's like really blocky for me.
Yeah, see, set pieces like this, what's happening on screen right now, I think are awesome. what make VR seem really cool, because you get to like experience this from like,
yeah.
Oh, we got 1 minute. We got super chat from Dan. Actual serious question about VR tech. Do you think it's possible to get to the same level of SAO full dive VR? As far as I've seen, not yet. It's like we'd have to be able to find a way to like disable your motor function, kind of like trick your brain into actually feeling the things that you're feeling, like trick the neurons, trick the.
It's your only way up.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
I don't think we have reached that level yet. Because
that technology's years out.
Yeah, because all video games is just a very, very well-crafted illusion.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And VR is an incredible step forward in immersion, which is why I like seeing games that actually put a lot of focus into immersing you into the world rather than just being a tech demo for stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, whoever's playing this, they aim way too well. No one aims this well in VR. I'm sorry. No one aims this well. If you've ever played a shooting game, you know.
Well, if you want, actually, there's a fun. Go on, you talk.
Oh no, I was going to say, I don't think, you know, I'm not one of those people that, like, sort of goes around talking about how VR is, like, the future of gaming, but I don't think, but I'm not exactly in the other camp either. Like, I don't think it's just this, like, niche fad or anything either.
There's an audience.
I think it's, yeah, there's an audience, and there's,
I don't think
it's a fascinating thing, yeah.
I do think it is niche, definitely. And that's mainly just locked by how expensive the equipment is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but for a while, Dungeons and Dragons was niche.
True, true.
It could be something, but for now, yes, it is niche.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about how, you know, how good this guy is, or girl, is at aiming. There's a thing we call in the industry called developer bias, and it's the whole reason we have QA testers as a role. Developers have to play the game over and over again to, like, test various stuff, which means they eventually get really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's hard to tell if something is balanced fairly, because you're the developer, you've played this level 100 times.
Yeah.
So that's why you have QA testers who have never played it before play it, so that you can get what would an average person do with this, you know?
Yeah, this,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
getting
we,
Uncharted 2 vibes right now.
Yeah, one of my friends and I made an RPG Maker game like a while back, and we would often run into that problem where things would get, like, easy for us over time, but then when we introduced, like, another party, it'd be way too hard for them. And it's like, oh yeah, I guess not everyone has the experience with your own game that you do.
Yeah. It's the only way I could compare it to, have you guys ever gone nose blind to, like, your own home?
Nose blind? What's that?
No, nose blind?
So nose blind is when, say, your room stinks, right? But you've lived in it every single day, you just don't know.
Oh! Is that what that's called?
Yeah, that's what that tends to be referred to. It's the same thing with games design, where, you know, once you've just been staring at it for, like, weeks on end, you just ignore the other things that are wrong with it, because you're used to it.
Jamie, I think it's time to introduce VOD.
Bod?
VOD? Also British? Although I don't know why I said that, because End Dreams is a British company.
VOD gameplay.
Oh, is this a multiplayer game?
Oh yeah, there are quite a few multiplayer games for VR.
Dude, I think I've heard this music, like, in machinima videos. Who joined? Who goes there?
I'm back again because my internet went totally cattywampus.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like if you guys have played Stormlands, that's actually a really great VR experience.
Oh, check it out.
Yeah,
it's
a kind of like a multiplayer co-op adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to the royalty-free music they're using. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's just pretty funny. I feel like I'm in, like, a weird, like, Stickman Flash animation from back in, like, 2004.
You wouldn't download a car.
Larcenauts. Impulse. That's a cute little portmanteau. Larcenauts. All right.
Pretty sure VOD is in my top 5 favorite VR characters.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I'm so proud of Britain pioneering VR. Hell yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
Mr. Sensational, $5. Capcom showcased a remastering of Asura's Wrath. Would you like to see them add to it? Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, I've played this. This is the Wizards, like, oh, I forget what it's called. Wizard something.
Just when we think we've seen it all, our reality keeps expanding.
Yeah, it's been kind of like an alpha/beta for a while. Is this like the actual release?
Are you talking about the Azura's Wrath thing, or
No, that's Wizards.
what we're seeing?
Yeah, what we're
Wizards.
seeing. I've played this on my Oculus before.
And it is yours to control.
This looks neat.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun because
This reality reality is not ours alone.
Yeah, it's there's like it's like when you're messing with things, there's like a little phonograph next to it, and if you switch it to a particular channel, it plays the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
That's neat.
Yeah, and there's like the magic spell that makes things dance when you wave your hands, so it's like fun to pee it like you're in the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yeah, I think they're doing during official release for this game now. Awesome. Yeah, Waltz of the Wizard. Thank you.
I think I'm a bit behind. Did you see the Mr. Sensational $5?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah, it's just gosh. All right.
It's like a wizard physics sort of game, I guess.
Yeah, that's. Yep, that was how it was. Waltz of the Wizard. Oh my gosh.
Comes out next month.
Neat.
Yeah, that's the thing about like a lot of VR games. It's just like everyone does a wizard simulate. Wizard simulators are like a dime a dozen, so it's hard to find one that's really good. It's really funny. Finding a good shooting game, like even a military shooter, is actually rare and novel for VR. Every other, it's the fantasy wizard and sword simulators that have become generic. Whereas in like console gaming, it's the other way around.
Very somber game. It's kind of different than what we do with 17-bit normally. We're known for kind of cartoony, goofy, fun stuff. This game is a very different direction, but it's been a fantastic project.
So we got a survival game here.
You know, when I first experienced VR,
developing for VR is also fascinating because there's two ways you can approach it. You either have, because you could look at anything from any angle and like go into really close to objects, you have to make super high detailed meshes. Like the Half-Life Alyx method.
Yeah.
Or you keep things really condensed into like a space where you can only see so much.
Keep things condensed into a space where you can see so much. Particular types of art styles are also useful in order.
Yeah, Super Hot was a fantastic choice in art style for VR.
In this world, and I wanted to populate that world with.
Low poly does really well in VR.
Yeah. It's also interesting to see like it's like if I'm really looking, I can see like the kinds of tricks that people make for like there's this demo called like Face Your Fears, and it doesn't proceed through the game unless the camera is looking. It doesn't proceed through the events unless the camera is looking at a particular spot.
If they see you from a distance.
So it's like the scary events don't continue unless you look in a particular area. So like it's just waiting for you to look in the area that you're gonna get jump scared.
If you run after him or start coming at him, at some point he's gonna react realistically and he's gonna run away. So everything in this world is meant to be alive. I mean, I was watching my children play chasing fish.
Yeah, what's that?
Little kind of pond, and they had a net.
Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion also has a VR version, and I feel like that's kind of an inspired choice for VR, since progression through that is very like linear, like there's a very predictable path.
Yeah, it's not like a graphically intensive game.
Yeah,
it's not a graphically
monkey.
Oh, there we go. Song in the Smoke is coming to Oculus Rift, Quest, and PSVR this summer.
Oh, Song in the Smoke, okay.
Okay.
Good old British humor there.
Ooh,
yeah.
Okay, what's
Zombie survival.
Teleporting.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, if the whole point is it's time to the music, cool. Other than that, this is really
yeah, I've seen this a lot.
Again, this is in the tech demo where the actual game and animation doesn't look very good, but it just serves to be a tech demo.
Yeah, it's not it's also not a good sign when the frame rate in your trailer is kind of janky.
Yeah.
against.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm
that
pretty
was
sure.
like a uni game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I played that game before. It was Robo Recall.
Next up, we
And it
Yeah,
had-
yeah, Robo Recall was actually pretty fun.
That
Yeah,
looked like
that-
a university project.
A few new VR titles for you today. We
Yeah,
have space
yeah. Robo
battles,
Recall
drone
was
battles,
like
samurai battles, and
it had a great
even
sense of humor.
adorable
Yeah, and it was really fun
battles.
with what you could do in that. Like you could just like rip off a robot's head and then like beat another robot with the torso.
Yeah, it's like if Valve. It's like if Valve made iRobot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What? Not the
It's like
stuff.
Ender's Game. Guinea pigs! Yes!
Dr. Chin Chin?
and PC VR next week.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, this is another sort of format that I feel like VR has been kind of introducing a bit more, is like when you're almost like
coming to PC VR in
like a deity figure that's just
Yeah.
sort of like
Oh,
watching
yeah,
down on a smaller world.
Oh yeah, deity games like Moss.
Yeah, like you're kind of just this figure that's like overhead watching the events play out.
Alright, at least they acknowledge that it's like Beat Saber.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? This really depends on what controller you have.
Yeah.
Because I have the Vive controller and it's really heavy, so I suck at Beat Saber.
And finally, let's take a look at new gameplay from the upcoming PSVR
Wait,
version
is that
of Puzzle
Bubble Bobble?
3D.
Bubble Bobble?
This
Yeah,
classic
looks like
game
it.
has been completely reimagined in VR, complete with adorable dinos.
Neat.
It's coming to the platform later this year.
You see, my problem is that it takes effort for me to get my VR set up. Like, I have to go put on the helmet, make sure it's charged.
Yeah.
I can't really. Oh man, I'm gonna play Bobble Bobble today.
Unplugged is a VR music game that allows you to play air guitar and feel like a rock.
Wait,
that
what?
that is something that I've noticed, is that with VR, it's a lot harder to like to just like commit to playing one game.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool, playing air guitar. But wait, where are the controllers?
Oh yeah, you don't know. Oculus Quest has a hand tracking.
Oh, okay, I get you.
The game kind of exploded. We have bands in the soundtrack that we always love, like The Offspring.
Looks very slow. I guess it can speed up, but
So that's a
one boy and another figure. That's British Ninja.
yeah.
hello.
Marcus Henderson has joined Unplugged. His experience and passion has taken the game to another level.
Yeah, for those who don't know me, I'm a British Ninja.
He works for Supermassive Games.
Yeah, I work in the games industry, and I've been friends with Josh for a while.
This incredible rock journey that is waiting.
We've made a huge progress.
So yeah, this is
Now we have several different nodes, power apps, mini games.
okay.
I do like how the track like
Yeah.
moves around.
Yeah, it's like this is okay.
I'd be more inclined to play this than the last Guitar Hero thing that Ubisoft
Yeah,
released,
Rocksmith.
you know? Rocksmith, yeah. This looks way cooler.
Fingers warmed up, and we'll see you in the game soon.
I would say, I guess to be fair, Rocksmith looked a bit more like a teaching tool almost.
Yeah, this one just
Yeah.
seems more like a game.
Yeah.
And hey, I like games.
Now time to check in with yet more friends.
All right. I'm kind of interested in that one.
Wait a minute. This is Sam and Max? Oh, Joey's gonna go insane.
Oh no, Joey's gonna go nuts.
Well, Joey, better save up for a VR.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Joey Turner in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bust out of some criminal cheeseball's lair?
This week or
Oh.
You'll be locked into a room and must use your wits to obtain egress.
you know, you could just say it's an escape room.
Just go
Yeah.
There's a lot of escape room games in VR.
Yeah.
You'll be judged on how fast you escape, and also on your evening gown. The 3 keys will be hidden within 3 deceptively innocent receptacles. Like a puppy or Greta Thunberg.
Whoa! Wow. I did not expect Sam and Max to go there.
Hey Sam, if you say blue key over and over again, it turns into gibberish. Whose bright idea was it to put an Aquabear costume in the closet? Don't look at me! Those things are creepy!
This is very cute.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's just like as far as VR goes, I've seen better like VR games, but it looks like I've seen VR games that look better put together, but I think the puzzles and the writing are going to carry this one.
Yeah, the writing is absolutely going to carry this game.
Yeah.
In the same way that the Justin Roiland, like Rick and Morty VR games.
It must be really weird to make a trailer for a puzzle game, because inherently you kind of have to reveal some of the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if it isn't the classic gay couple since chat.
Sam and Max, this time it's virtual.
Happy Giant Games.
Oh, okay.
Basketball VR?
Maybe. Yeah.
Was it like arcade games?
It's an arcade. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Well, this guy sucks.
yeah, this guy's awful.
Alright, I guess that's the point. No one said it would be easy. Get good.
Yeah, get good. I really hope that's not all this game is.
Yeah, is it really just hoops? Is that it?
This is what we're using. This is what we're spending E3 on. You know, just
Game of the year, by the way. Hey, listen, man. At least this is a video game.
Fair enough.
What if it takes like a really dark turn in the vein of Duck Season?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Duck Season was so good.
Yeah, I remember Duck Season.
Duck Season was fantastic.
In the hoop.
To literally just throw a ball. Okay, this upsets me because my tech demo that I made in like 2016 in VR actually had more substance than this. That was a student project.
Hey, I'm Joel from Cloudhead Games.
Hey, you should have been in E3, my dude.
Yeah, I should. Why wasn't I allowed at E3?
It's a way to let you remix the gameplay to make it harder, easier.
I've heard that Pistol Whip is pretty good, actually.
I'm here with our lead level designer and my new best friend, Daniel Taylor. He's gonna jump into the game, and we're gonna give you the tour. Let's go.
That man has a very impressive beard, like well-rounded.
And this update brings significant changes to the game.
Yeah, dude has like a. It's funny because he looks like a normal guy, but he has like a bear hugger beard.
Yeah. So Pistol Whip, for those who don't know, is just Beat Saber, but with guns.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Oh, okay.
And it feels pretty good.
I never tried that one.
Your skill, mobility level, or just your mood every time you play. When Daniel selects a scene, his current active style will show here. Right now, he's got Classic selected, which is a single pistol and no modifiers. This is how we recommend everybody starts playing Pistol Whip, but when you're ready for more...
Hell yeah, accessibility options, absolutely.
Here, you'll find tons of fun playstyles to try out, curated by the devs and the community. Daniel's checking out the featured section, which will recommend 2 themed styles every week. He's looking for some light-hearted gunslinging, so he's chosen I Reckon Your Heads Are Too Big style, which features our new revolver weapon type and a brand new modifier.
Okay.
Our campaign scenes can now be played with any style. He's back, and this time he's got bullets.
Okay.
Now Daniel wants to see what everyone else is playing, so he's going to head to the trending section, which shows the most popular styles. He's going with Burst Fire Deadeye this time, which uses the weapon from our 2089 sci-fi campaign. This feels a bit too easy for a pro like Daniel, so he's going to switch to Customize mode. Here, you can modify a style or build a brand new one.
I absolutely simp for games with customizable gameplay options.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's the best thing. Don't force it on people, just give them options.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's like whenever I play like a shooting game, I always try to get my gameplay style. It's a sniper rifle and shotgun.
I think that's definitely the best way to handle the accessibility topic that we alluded to before.
Yeah, you have one setting that's called developer's intent or classic mode, you know? And that's the way that the developers would that's what they designed the game around. And then you give them a customizable mode like in Celeste, where it's just like, yeah, listen man, you bought this game, we want you to have fun with it. You can make your own
go
fun
nuts.
with this. Go nuts.
Now we're going from rhythm
Alright, I'm interested in Pistol Whip.
of the universe. Let's take a look at how Road to Entertainment is using its upcoming VR game to make a positive impact.
Sorry, I'm like very upfrontly passionate about accessibility options because I wrote my university thesis on that whole topic.
No, it's a very useful topic in the field of gaming.
Yeah.
Our beginning starts with a purpose, to make a positive.
And it's also a topic
what on earth we're looking at here?
We have partnered with.
It's a topic that unfortunately has like a lot of stigma around it too.
Get good.
Yeah, because gamers. And
Get good.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw Steve Irwin.
Is donating 5% of the virtual reality game Rhythm of the Universe Ionia.
Rhythm of the Universe Ionia.
An effort to support wildlife conservation.
Wait, isn't Ionia from like League of Legends?
Impact in the world, one game at a time.
That's an interesting use for VR.
This game will not feature stingrays.
Rhythm of the Universe.
Yeah, I didn't.
That was dark. That was dark.
It's been like 15 years.
Looks like you've hit the jackpot with another relaxing mission.
Oh, don't touch anything.
Don't touch it, explode.
And make use of our latest disguise technology. You'll also enjoy traveling in style to luxurious locales.
I like these games.
The agency
Cool.
will provide a
Oh yeah, like playing as like a little spy.
and a strict health regimen to keep you in shape. But you will be able to enjoy the finer things now and again. Speaking of which, you'll be meeting my.
I expect you to die too.
Yeah.
All seen it on the big screen and the red carpet. Please help
Josh Scorcher, what would I recommend for a VR set? If you honestly, I would recommend the Oculus Quest 2 because it's cheap. Yeah, you have to sign into Facebook, but well, I feel like that's a non-factor. I mean, one, I don't use Facebook, so so it doesn't really affect me. And if you already use Facebook, well, you just tie it to it, and it's not a bad thing. So it just they force you to sign into Facebook in order to bring down the price. So I'm like, it just feels like a non-factor to me.
Well, like I don't know if you have an American equivalent, but we have something called the CEX shop in the UK, where it's basically second-hand electronic stuff like games and all that. I was able to get a Vive from the CEX shop for like £300, which is very cheap.
So let's dive in.
So you can absolutely save up and get like a VR for the same price that you could get something like a PS5. But I wouldn't recommend a VR unless you have a game that you absolutely would want to play with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh, Godzilla Simulator? Hell yeah.
I Expect You to Die looked really fun.
Sushi Ben VR is a vibrant anime-style game which is all about
Ooh, look at this anime.
sushi bar from going out of business.
This looks cute.
You won't be serving up the sushi.
This is very nicely
Ben.
stylized.
Your job is to convince other people to come and eat at your
Oh, that's an interesting way to do like comic stuff.
narrative encounters.
Yeah.
A unique game with
Oh,
Actually, the Son Goku hair. I see people in the other chat going, DBZ would be looking different.
Sentence.
It kind of looks like
What
that
the
one
hey?
level of like jazz punk.
Are you an executioner?
And appeasing the bloodthirsty crowd, though, developers
Oh, is this going to be like a Papers, Please
question
thing?
their actions
Oh.
and maybe even feel a pinch of regret for their deeds. This
Oh, you have to wipe off the blood? Oh, that's sick.
Oh, yeah. Papers.
hell
That is a
yeah.
Papers,
Oh,
Please style
hell
game. Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh jeez, that looks harrowing.
Yeah.
Way through a procedurally generated
Oof.
dystopian mega tower with agile combat, upgradable.
Okay, we have another university student game.
Art style. This one looks to be a blast for PC VR shooter fans.
Although the cell shaded does look really nice.
Oh, yeah, it does.
You can check out an early demo of this game as part of Steam's Next Fest coming next week.
Bonk.
Yeah. It's nice to be able to actually see what you. It's like a lot of these shooting games that I've played. It's like it's hard to see where you're going because there's like fog of war and stuff in order to disguise loading.
Cheers.
Only 159 people? Yeah, some people just don't really feel VR.
Yeah, it's like VR is niche.
Yeah, it's pretty niche, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It just
Yeah.
means that it's, you know, it's something that a lot of people don't have the financial incentive to go for.
Yeah, because VR is an expensive hobby.
Yeah, also if you're someone who gets motion sick very easily.
Yeah, it's that there are a lot of people who get motion. It's like our mouse. She can't play first-person shooters because she gets motion sick. So yeah, I haven't even tried to get her into.
My obstacle was space. Like until I moved out, I just didn't have enough space to put a VR sensor into the wall. You know?
Yeah, that's my problem too. Is that I just don't have anywhere to put it.
Well, and that's what the Oculus
VR
Quest
space.
2 is for. It's like you can essentially play the Oculus Quest 2 anywhere, as long as your headset's charged. Because what it actually has cameras on the front of it that
This looks cool.
Yeah.
By the way, sorry, I know we're talking over it, but this actually looks pretty nice. Especially
Yeah,
co-op.
no, it does. It does.
Yeah, Windlands 2. Oh, there was a
PSVR
Windlands
fans,
1.
We know you've been waiting.
The environment and it's
That's
very
why.
inspired.
Yeah, that's why I never played it. PSVR. I don't have
But
PSVR.
If any of you guys ever played, what is it? A Story About My Uncle? I think that's what it's called. It kind of reminded me of that.
What the hey?
Oh, do you have to like guide traffic?
Hello? Yeah. Okay.
Ah, the cringe dimension. Are you laughing? They're just T-posing.
Yeah, I visually hated that in like every way.
It's a green light for Traffic Jam's PSVR version. How about we
What?
keep things green?
Hi everyone, my name is Cami and I represent Incubo at today's show.
Oh yeah, Blue Yeti microphone gang!
Green Hell VR is a
Oh my gosh, that is. Oh my god.
from the early start. That's why we've decided
That's funny.
to work on two versions
Oh, wow.
of the game
Also,
at
nice
the
hair.
same time, with two separate teams. One team is responsible for the PC VR version, and the other team is responsible for the Quest version. Now I'd like to invite you to enjoy our newest video.
I am glad we came back here.
I feel you. The place is beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, actually good voice acting. That's all right. You have my attention. What's up with this?
Oh, okay. Looks like a survival game.
Yeah, like survival with a lot of like building elements.
Like
it
the.
seems.
God, that is not how you hold a bow, lady. Look at her emblem. Again, it's just tech demo stuff. Like,
Yeah.
look, you can wrap up your arm in VR.
Yeah, like I say, this it doesn't look bad, but it certainly does not look like my kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
From hot and sweaty jungles to the frozen wastes of LA, it's time for another look.
Yeah,
at
The voice acting led me to believe that there was something more to it.
Oh, another zombie game.
Let me guess, you stand still? Okay, you don't stand still, you're just shooting people coming towards you.
After the Fall is all about a VR co-op experience with 4 people.
VR
and
co-op.
replayability. We want you to continuously play with your friends and go in over and over to just kick ass with your friends and fight really cool enemies.
Oh,
In After the
okay.
Fall, we have a game director system.
So then, did they just happen to pick footage that looked really
terrible opening footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, like, is this like a co-op, like, rail shooter type thing? Because I don't know why they made it seem so, like, still.
Yeah, it's like, you know how one of Skyrim's biggest claims to fame is like how big and beautiful its world was, and it opens the game on the most boring piece of land in Skyrim.
Mobile VR players. Visually, they're obviously not going to be the same.
Yeah, just like, wow, you opened your game on the worst.
The walls are on the
Yeah,
same
it's like,
where player
you did
A
not
is,
put your
the
best
same
foot
as where
forward in
player B
presentation.
and shooting as well, they should all be identical. So we make sure automatically that they are in parity with each other.
Everybody playing together and shooting zombies together, that is like our core experience we're trying to create.
Yeah, I mean, I've already played a big zombie game. And it was a zombie game that didn't feel much like a tech demo. It was called Arizona Sunshine.
Hordes of zombies, you got it.
If you've ever heard of it.
Be here already, please.
Hi, I'm Tom Hall.
I really enjoyed Arizona Sunshine. It's like basically imagine like
really cool updates for
Matthew McConaughey was the only protagonist of Zombieland.
Zone is now going to have a single-player campaign.
Hey Josh, if you had a choice between Skyrim VR and then just Skyrim on PC, what would you choose?
Skyrim VR.
No? Okay. I'm thinking of replaying Skyrim, so I was wondering if I should like put up the VR for it.
Yeah. But you gotta mod the crap out of it.
I am not a fan of modding.
Well, you're gonna have to. Well, you're gonna have to. I mean, it's okay on its own, but you know, like there are like a lot of big mods that you're really gonna want.
I'm part of the 10% that have never modded Skyrim. I just can't be bothered to.
I haven't modded Skyrim either.
Yeah, there are suites that allow you to mod Skyrim like very easily. What was it called? Nexus mods. Yeah, they had their own little program that allows you to that makes modding just like a lot easier. Like you don't have to replace anything. You don't have to go into the files yourself. It just does it all. It does it all for you, and it'll let you know like which mods are compatible with each other or not.
Or you can put them in super game.
Someone in the chat mentioned along the lines of. Hang on, let me go find it. Where was it? Yeah, Skyblaze basically said, if I wanted that, Pavlov exists. And he really just highlighted the main point of VR, that a lot of these tech demos are so similar that they probably have their favorite one, and then they'll just play that if they're feeling like a shooting vibe, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the Kinect Wii problem. It's just like, hey, you get a new Kinect? Heck no, I already got a Wii.
Yeah. I don't think I'll ever buy another shooting game because I have Super Hot and Half-Life Alyx, you know?
Baby Yoshi Vortex Mod Manager.
Last Dawn's
Yeah, that's what
upcoming
it is.
update looks
Okay, so yeah,
brilliant,
the
and as for
Demio,
Demio,
Realm of the Rat
let's just
King.
admit that the Rat King's going to wipe the floor.
That didn't really showcase
Now,
much.
did someone
Oh,
say
dude, if they're
extra
actually
control
doing it like a
yet?
Rat King,
for mature.
because Rat Kings are horrible creatures in real life. Don't Google it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, another shooter. How refreshing. Although I guess sniping hasn't really been done much in
Sniping is not something that is done a lot in.
Oh, it's
Wait, is this? I don't know. Okay, it is Sniper
Okay.
Elite. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there are
Also
some
good.
games that do sniping. It's like I've seen games that dabble in sniping, but not focus on sniping.
Anyway, we're on the home stretch now.
Like
We're proud to debut this
what
next
was it?
title
Arizona
coming to
Sunshine
Oculus
dabbled in
Quest
sniping. Stormlands dabbled in sniping.
Studio director at Secret Location. From the launch of our first game, Blasters of
I know this sounds crazy. I didn't actually like the sniping in Sniper Elite. It felt too clunky and slow.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
Oh no, you're not the
Today,
only one
we're
who
revealing the
thinks
official
that.
teaser for our first competitive multiplayer game coming to Oculus Quest in 2022.
I'm the guy who, like, if given the option to, will normally pick Stealth Sniper as like my go-to archetype.
Okay, we got another Cyberpunk one.
Cyberpunk.
Nerf?
Is this Nerf? Oh yeah. Kenneth Taff for $5. If all game companies came together and pulled a Ready Player One where you can have fun in this oasis, you think VR would take off or take off again?
Game of the day. And this may be one that you've already seen.
I'm not sure I understand the question. Like if someone made Ready Player One in VR?
Yeah, or made the Oasis, and we already have that. It's called VR Chat.
The following trailer.
Yeah, VR Chat exists.
Oh my god.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. So, but going back to Nerf, it's just like, how does that make way too much sense?
Okay, I like this company because they decided that VR legs are way too difficult to figure out. So they just no one has legs.
Yeah, a couple of companies have just forget legs.
This looks cool.
Yeah, it looks funny. It's another example where it doesn't even really necessarily look like
Going
an
adventures.
but
Oh yeah,
looks pretty alright.
And this looks multiplayer as well.
Yeah.
So going on adventures, that looks fun.
Yeah,
I'm down for
yeah.
this.
Go on with like a party of folks.
I think my only problem is I'm the only one of my close friends that have VR.
Yeah.
Did anyone else just feel very upset at that moment?
The guy falling.
Yeah. Did anyone else just get like this twinge of upsetness right there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Township Tale. Cool.
That was incredibly
and that was
upsetting.
The Upload VR Showcase 2021. You can check out all of today's announcements and get some extended looks over at uploadvr.com.
A huge thanks to all the developers that took part today for making this show as awesome as it was. And of course, thanks to you.
Easily the standout game there is the one where you play as the Executioner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked that one, and I liked the spy one as well.
Yeah, Sam and Max one seemed like it was also going to be fun too.
Yeah, I think I Expect You to Die and the Executioner one were like the most interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they actually seem like they're doing something with the format of being a VR game.
Yeah.
Whereas a lot of these were just, okay, there's hordes of zombies and enemies coming at you, and you have to just click on them.
It's like there's a lot of these different games. Like, I mean, Waltz of the Wizard getting an update, I think, is pretty good because, it was originally just a tech demo for a lot of things, but it was a fun tech demo. But yeah, it's just
that one did look like one of the more promising games to be shown off here.
Township Tales looked okay. Looked pretty neat.
Yeah.
Overall, like just today, all the presentations they've experienced,
I tell you what,
like it's been like a little underwhelming so far for the most part.
Yeah.
I'd say
Devolver Digital was the only highlight, but yeah, this is the first day. It feels like what? Yeah, it's like tomorrow we have Xbox.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'm excited.
Yeah, tomorrow we got Xbox and Square Enix and PC. So.
Yeah, I'm not like hyped for anything yet, I would say, but I'm like, there's definitely a few games I'm definitely very interested in coming off of all of these.
Yeah. So, but yeah. So, okay. So I think so. In order, what do we think we got? Number one, easily.
Are we doing like a tier list?
Yeah.
Thing?
Yeah. So let's make a tier list.
Tell you what, in between like now and tomorrow, I'll put together like a tier list thing, and we can rank like which presentation was the best.
A tier.
Yeah.
A tier list of the presentations or of like the games. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. There's no way I'm going to be able to get all the games because you have to like take screenshots and then save them. Now let's just do presentations, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, Devolver Digital's like the best one so far, easily.
So yeah, I'm gonna preemptively put Devolver at A because while you guys have a point, it's like while their presentation was absolutely flawless, I wasn't interested in every single game. But then again, that could just be a me thing. It could just be like, it's
I will say about Devolver, I think the games that they showed off definitely felt more experimental, more visually interesting than a lot of the games in these other presentations, and they easily had the best just comedy.
Yeah.
I didn't like that so much of the presentation was them trying to advertise the Max Pass.
I think
the Max Pass isn't real. The Max Pass isn't real.
Yeah, it's not real, but it's like they did that whole I don't know, like the sketches they were doing around it did start to get kind of bloated for me.
Yeah, you felt like it's like, okay, I get the joke.
It was like, I get the joke, but it's like it's one of those things where it's almost really disillusioning to the fact that in spite of how silly this is, it is still a company trying to sell you something.
Yeah. How do you do, fellow kids kind of vibe? Well, listen, they blend it so much better than Gearbox when they had that joke section.
Yeah. I think we could.
That felt so much like how do you do, fellow kids.
Can we safely put Gearbox in last place so far?
Yeah.
Between Gearbox and Ubisoft,
I gotta put Ubisoft at D tier.
Yeah.
The only thing that perked my interest... Okay, so I think they're exactly the same for me, because out of both of them, only one thing each perked my interest, and both of them made me cringe.
Yeah.
Like for Gearbox, there's the Tiny Tina fantasy game that they're making. That looks fantastic. Pretty cool. Excited for that. And then on the other side for Ubisoft, you've got the game, or the standalone thing, where you play as the villains from the previous Far Cry games.
Yeah.
I must say, I'd probably rank the VR presentation higher just because I had more fun watching it and talking about VR.
Yeah. I think VR very solidly gets in second place for me.
Yeah, solid second place. So, but if you were to make this like a tier list, like S, A, B, C, D, or F tier, where would you put it? C or B?
I'd go B.
Yeah, B.
Yeah, I enjoyed talking about it more than I enjoyed the content thrown at me, I suppose.
There was a lot to talk about. A lot of the games did feel like more like tech demos than actual games, but hey, there were 4 games on that presentation that we were interested in.
Yeah, true. Solid B.
Yep, solid B. Devolver Digital gonna put should Devolver Digital be A or S?
I'm gonna be controversial and say either a low A or a high B.
I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to agree with that. Low A, high B.
All right.
B plus.
Yeah, just great presentation. But yeah, it's just could have condensed it a little bit.
I think Ubisoft does barely beat out Gearbox for me because like, was it Gearbox was like half an hour and 15 minutes of it was like that one dude whose name I'm already blanking on.
Yeah.
Just talking to the staff and having Randy Pitchford, yeah, just him going around and having like nothing to say.
Yeah.
Basically.
Randy, the running joke in Josh's chat, Pitchford.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was basically the highlight of the Gearbox presentation, was making fun of Randy Pitchford.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Well, I can't wait. I mean, this is only the first day. Not a lot of huge hitters were scheduled for today, if we're being honest.
Yeah. I had like probably more fun with Devolver than I had expected to.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, day one, not a lot of heavy hitters, but we did get an A and a B conference. So, I mean, I'd honestly say that that's a good sign. I'm going to be cautiously optimistic for E3 this year because, like, hey, if we got an A and a B, I mean, we also did get a D and an F, but I'm going to be cautiously optimistic.
What you will about Xbox games do their service, because I think generally PlayStation is more popular than Xbox now.
Yeah.
But like PlayStation's conference sucked like for the last 2 years.
Yeah, they used to have
Xbox
really good ones.
Slamming it out of the park with the conferences. So we'll see.
Yeah, they used to have some really good. They used to have some really good ones. Like
Homeboy sounds half drunk. I don't drink. I don't know. I'm just talking. I don't drink.
Yeah, but. Yeah, I don't drink either. But
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah,
you're British.
Yeah, a lot of tea.
No, I'm just messing around.
All right. Okay, well, I'll catch you guys later, I suppose.
Yep,
tomorrow.
Yep. See you all tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Take care.
Take care of yourself.